Alright, what we're working on today is obviously this, but Colin doesn't know. This is a whole little surprise for him. He's gonna know once I send him the videos for him to edit, because he's our editor. But he's about to get some sweet tunes. This. I know it doesn't look like much, but it also does this. There we go. And it's full touchscreen. And you can do the phone link and everything to it. I would show you, but like I'm recording, so it's kind of hard to do. And it's got a backup camera that we're going to attempt to wire in. Get this radio installed and start on the fun of wiring. And then I also have like this exhaust, full gasket kit, other stuff that's in that box. That's more stuff I haven't looked at. And then some other stuff. This exhaust is definitely needed. The thing is ridiculously loud. Might as well put the locks on. Alright, first order of business. Modifying this bracket that was for an old school knob style radio. Courtesy of my sweet little cutoff wheel. I have it all nice and cut out. Let's see if I did a good job. Just like that, it is in. Not too bad. Now I just need to do the little lock-in tabs and take it back to the truck and... Alright, well, I tried to rig a way to record myself doing this, but couldn't really. She's in. Nice little taped up harness. Best I could do with the wires that I had. I ran wires up, across. In hindsight I should have got black, but it was what they had. And then, you know, around to there. And then this one over to here. I do have one problem. I'm gonna have to get an extension for the backup camera. That's about as far as that wire goes. And I kind of figured that's what was gonna happen, so. But yeah, and I got the microphone all nice and tucked up in there. Hopefully it picks up good enough. Check this out. Key on. Give it a second. Ta-da! No copyright. We can't be doing copyright. I wish I could play some music for you guys so you can hear it, but damn near everything is copyrighted. I don't know what else I should tackle. I think I'll do the locks. Whew, look at those crusty locks. This stays the same. This is what I'm changing. Should be pretty straightforward. But yes, you can see all of them are locked because Colin pushed them locked. And so I had to knock this cylinder out so this one could still be unlocked so I could shut all the doors, keep animals and stuff out. I'm gonna figure out how to set up the camera and start recording on this. Got this one in, key works. So his other ones were different, where you could just push in and they would lock. These don't do that. So you gotta go in, turn, push, lock. Locked. Go in, turn, unlock. But it works. Can't open the door. Put it in, unlock. Sweet. And I want to get the back door done. Uh-oh, I see somebody. What are you doing? And she takes away the one thing that I need the most. Screwdriver for the flatheads. Alright, see you later. Out to the backs. I gotta grease this, and that. This one was a little harder. I had to cut this off and then cut it off there and then pound it this way because it was pretty well seized. So other than that, it went back together great. It locks and everything, and it opens much nicer now. Barely any effort. Danny's here. No more old broke ass truck. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. And I have some more stuff. I have the AC system, the charging ports, speedometer, GPS antenna, wiring cables, and I have the most important thing that I'm going to put in, and it's going to go right there. And there's no cup holders anywhere in this thing. Let's get going. No job would ever be complete without a whole bunch of 5/16 in a project. Make sure it still folds in. Gonna test it. Perfect. Sit here, drive. Delicious. Hopefully you approve, fool. Now we're gonna get to some other fun stuff. Now, I'm gonna be the creepy dude with a giant white van in my driveway that talks to himself. Cool. Oh hey, there's the needle. Right there. Yeah. Let's see how well we did. Speedo fits. How much nicer that looks now. This is gonna solve all my problems. Colin's problems. As you see this, just ridiculous, right? Ridiculous. Well, I'm gonna solve that with this. This is kind of nice. I think it was like 11 bucks. Little red lights tell you everything's working. Positive in, negative terminals, fusible block with a cover and labeled. So I'm gonna have the instruments powered, radio powered, 12-volt plug, and then electronics. There was no fan one. Why? But you know, probably because a lot of people don't have fans in their vehicles anymore. Let me get these wires all cut out and labeled. I'm ready. Look at her. Flashing trip, looking for the signal. According to the paperwork, it'll do it for up to 100 seconds until it finds its signal. But seeing where I have it placed, yeah, there we go. That's sweet. I got all this other cool stuff. Let's do the fan. We will mount the fan right about there for Colin. He can bend it down. It'll be perfect for him. Shouldn't be that much of an obstruction. This is my view, so I don't really think a fan that has a see-through cage is really going to be counted as an obstruction. So what do we have going on here? I would have filmed more of this, but we kind of got into a groove. Forgot to put the camera on. It is what it is. At least I can still get a bunch of this. So I did new thermostat, gasket obviously, new water pump, gaskets, sealant, tension the belt. Belt's got nice tension. Can't even move. Routed the transmission lines down, up, around, into here to go right here. I'm gonna put a trans cooler on. Gonna put this muffler on later this week. This is the old distributor. I'll show you that. Danny's been putting on all new LED markers everywhere. New distributor. I still gotta clean up this wiring. I had to like cut all the zip ties and stuff off that. I gotta pull these valve covers still. Change the gaskets on the valve covers, fluids, and spark plugs. And I still have to do the trans pan gasket and the filter and new fluid. And then I'm done. And I gotta grab a piece of 4-inch to go from right here, 4-inch flex, and then to go right there. And then I'm gonna have a piece of 4-inch pipe with a damper in it so he can shut it off or open it up for summertime driving. Because you know that's gonna be nice. This goes right into here to your well, you know what I'm saying. Alright, got the radiator in, got the trans cooler on, got the little insulation pads between it and that. Everything's all nice and tidied, running down through there. And now I just got to put a couple bolts in this. Alright, it's all back together. Clean handprints. Can't even see that trans cooler barely. I mean, if you come down here, you can kind of see it. But I guess I'll see you tomorrow as long as it doesn't pour down rain like it's supposed to. And then this weekend, I'll do the trans. Another little thing I'll show you all. Look at the corrosion on these plugs. This thing fires up and runs so good. And they almost all look like this. Just ridiculous amounts of carbon deposits. Man, this thing should purr now. Should have a ton more power now too. having some more fun. I didn't really film a lot yesterday just because I was in a groove, and you know how that works. Got all the gauges in, got all the gauges wired. Turn the key on. Radio comes out. Got the USB plug wired in. Got the speedo wired in and all that. Got the fan. Still have to route some wires, but I'm about to pull those valve covers off right now and do the gaskets on those. Did the fuse panel, the aftermarket one, which is kind of sweet actually. So you're running the fan. All right, the fan blows a fuse. Boom, it tells you. And I also did another cool thing. So that roofing mirror, I mean, it works, kinda. Not really. So you flip this switch right here, and it gives you rear view camera. You know how nice that's gonna be? And I wired in all the rear markers. But all these are all wired in now. Everyone. Well, we're all done with the StepVan, and there's a southern accent here. What are you doing? When'd you get here?
I'm making sure you got everything right on this thing. Yeah, you got to double check behind you.
Yeah. They are about to.
I trust you, but you know.
Yeah, they're about to go get belts in town, and I am forced to do an outro. I gotta do this YouTube live thing.
Under duress.
I'm just gonna get this out of the way now, just so people, if they see it. So you see all the fluids? Just ignore that. Power steering was ever full.
It's crying because it doesn't want to leave.
It's sweat and horsepowers.
That's it. Yeah.
That's what it is. Let's run over everything that I've done and fixed.
Don't forget the floor patch.
Oh, I'm never gonna forget that floor patch. That's gotta stay with it. All right, so, dang.
Listen to that southern drawl.
It even starts with a twang.
Right.
The infamous ball cooler hooked up. That's its little hole right there. Got new radiator hoses on her. Got new water pump on it. All new antifreeze. It's got new plug wires, both sides. It's got a brand new distributor in there. Right there. I don't feel like taking the doghouse off. We got new gauges. And this is a GPS speedometer. Sweet. It has a sweet backup camera. Flip that. Goes right to the backup camera so you can see, because that's garbage. It has new wipers. That's actually really cool. If you can see, pretty much what I did is I just drilled a hole through like the newer wipers and just ran the bolt through. Super easy. Colin, when he got here, patched the floor, because for some reason everything else is aluminum on this damn thing except this floor. Nice new door handles with lock, new tires, new brakes, new seals. Got the running lights working. Still didn't get the backup lights working because the wire is pulled out of the housing, so it's gonna need new housing. New running lights in the back. There's the backup camera right there. It's got a sweet cup holder. I mean, who doesn't love a cup holder? Closing the little rear hatch. He still needs to get the trim pieces that go in this, but he's thinking about putting a rooftop AC in this, which I'm for. Because right now it feels like they brought the humidity up to me. Still 60, 65, floored, just because it doesn't have a fourth gear. It's got a custom license plate in the front, because you know, we gotta. That's about it. I'm happy with it, and I feel super confident that it should make it. It's not gonna make it there fast, but it should.
Movie night.
Well, I'll see y'all later.
Good man. Appreciate it.
Like butter. There she goes. All right, see y'all.
Later, man.
Have fun.
Till next time.
Yeah, till next time. Look at all this room for activities I got now.
It is very, very loud in this van. I'm going to try to film as much as I can, but I'm doing 55 miles an hour to 70, and that's about all she's got. So, yeah, it'll be a long ride home. I'm filming this going down the road. Everything's really shaky and loud, so I apologize. We are on our way home with the van. We're about 60, 70 miles into the trip, and it's about a 500-mile trip back week's video, we're going to go over everything that, on the trip, how it went, what